I was born on the 17th of January 1998 in Wissen, Germany. I was rifling through a lot of old photographs and I realised that there was a picture of me when I was just 2 hours old, and that's nice. Looking through the photos of me as a baby, I realised that I pull a variety of faces. When I get to my toddler stage, I used to eat mud. I loved it, I don't know why. But I can safely say that there are lovely pictures of me eating food and enjoying food, like really, really enjoying food. I also found some really lovely evidence of me in school plays. I was a star when I was in reception, then I was a tinsel tidying fairy in year 1, and I was maybe what we can only describe as feeling my oats. And then in year 2, I instantly got upgraded from tinsel tidying fairy to one of Orion's belt. Tag yourself, I'm Orion 1. It's a shame I don't have any more pictures on me or any footage that I could find of me in those pieces, because I have lots of pictures but I don't know where any of the footage is. But some of the most wonderful footage I found is the Wilkinson infamous trip to Jurassic Park in Norwich in Norfolk. It's really interesting what I was as a child. Turns out I'm really bossy with my brothers.
I pretend I have a pool. Christopher, I'm drinking in a pool of water.
Yeah, I was a really bossy sister. Yeah. And now, bongos. But there's actually also some footage of me putting on my own play with like little cardboard puppets that I made, my own play of Cinderella, but I really don't want to put this on here because I'm really embarrassed. I know, right? You know, I put some incriminating footage of me as a triceratops drinking in the pool of water, but yeah, I can't show you Cinderella. What is this? What is this? What is this if I'm not here to be completely humiliated on YouTube? I thought actually all of the old footage and memories were going to be stacked on our old laptop. My parents previously got another laptop, and I thought, oh, it's going to be all on the old stuff, but it turns out that my dad put everything on CDs that I had to plug into my laptop to try and get any of this footage. And it's footage that I know we have and I remember. All the stuff when I was younger, like really previously younger, before James and Chris, my brothers, were even born, is all on VHS, and it just hasn't been converted into a CD-ROM or anything digital that we can use or look at. But what I found on the old laptop is, instead of all the stuff I was a kid, all the really, what I can only describe as triggering photos of me when I was really severely unwell. If you have followed this YouTube channel for 3 years, you will know that I suffered with an eating disorder and anorexia, to be more precise. And I have found some really triggering photos for me of me when I was at my most unwell. I've decided to put one photo up, but I didn't want to put any more up because I didn't want to trigger anyone else on this channel who was going through an eating disorder. And seeing those photos and either thinking, oh, I wasn't that unwell because I didn't look like that, or oh, I don't look like that but I must look like that, because that's not healthy. That's not seen as healthy, and I didn't want to put anything up that would trigger anyone else as well in recovery, because looking at those, it severely does trigger me. I also found a lot of photos previously when I was dieting in Devon, and it's just such a different person. Like, that person who was 15, 16 years old is not the person I know now being 21. Age, yeah, of course, got older, doesn't everyone? But the way that 15-year-old looks compared to what I look like as a 21-year-old is severely different. And I feel more comfortable in my 21-year-old body than I do in my 15-year-old body, because I was a sucker for diet culture, like so many of us are. And it's those photos of my eating disorder that have brought me full circle, brought me here, what I'm doing now, in front of a camera, talking to you about me as a baby, all the way up to now when I am 21 years old. But I'm sitting here in front of a camera talking about me to you lot on the internet, thanking you for allowing me to talk about what I want to talk about, and also subscribing, because my wonderful, wonderful friends of the internet, we're here with 500 subscribers. That has absolutely blown my mind. That 3 years ago, I would not have thought possible that we would be here at 500 subscribers. But here we are. And in these 3 years of being on YouTube and getting to this milestone, I have met so many wonderful creators, so many wonderful people from the sphere of YouTube that have come into my life. And some of them have become my closest, dearest friends. And without you lot subscribing to me, without you supporting me, I wouldn't have made the content that I wanted to. You've given me the boost to make the content that you want to see and you want to subscribe to, and you seek comfort in, and you seek laughter in, and humour in. And I'm just so thankful for every single one of you. And to say thank you and to give back to you, of course I've told you a little bit about my memories and about me, but I also want to share this little audio clip with you. So hello and welcome to the very first sort of pre-episode of the Pint Size Quiz podcast. I was actually going to call it my marketing podcast, The Monday Mental, which is not a podcast.
Wrong one, darling. It's wrong one.
It's the wrong one. That one's not going to happen, is it? So,
but my first actual female experience, I was 15 when I first actually kissed a girl for the first time.
Oh, wow.
And I did like it. Like any person, I did. I kissed a girl and I liked it. But again, because of that pressure of feeling like I was copying or feeling like people are not going to take me seriously.
What you have just heard is the delightful Laura, my good friend and collaborator for what feels like many, many years, but has been since May this year. And I releasing our first episodes of our podcast together, which will be releasing in late August, early September. A podcast is something I've wanted to do for quite a while, and now at 500 subscribers, I wanted you guys who watch me to have something else to have that is Ellie, Berry, Eleanor related, if anything, as well as this channel. I wanted something audio based, and I'm so glad that I have my wonderful friend Laura doing it with me by my side, because she's wonderful and I do like her as a friend very, 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 very much. I hope to see you on my Instagram and my Twitter at eddieberry121, or the links down in the description, so you can find out when we're releasing our pint size podcast. I hope this video has made sense to you. I have a feeling in my head that it is just going to be a massive mesh of stuff, but click like if you did like this video, and comment down below if you have anything nice to say. Also, if you want, comment down below and see how long you've been here for. I want to know, because there's 500 of you. There's quite a lot of you. So let me know. Engage with that, and perhaps engage with one another. You never know who you also might click with in this little community of ours. If you're new here and you've just stumbled across my channel or just stumbled across this video, hi, my name is Eleanor. I go by the YouTube name on the internet as Ellie Berry, and I make videos on Mondays at 5 PM at GMT, because I am a Brit. And I want to say, before I end this video, thank you so much for being here, supporting my content, subscribing to my content, and getting me to this milestone, because this channel, this little community of ours, is halfway to 1,000, and suddenly we'll be in another trajectory of another milestone. So thank you so much, and I love you all so, so much. And I will hopefully see you in the next video. Okay. Bye.